Hey guys, this is Joy. I am back with another video. So I am doing another audio, as you guys can hear. As I said, I like to switch things up, every now and then do a video, do an audio. But anyway, welcome to the channel, you guys. My name is Joy. I help people overcome narcissistic abuse. All right, I am a life coach and I'm also a love oracle and a tarot reader. But this channel is to focus on helping people and inspiring and motivating people to move on and letting go of a narcissist or letting go of their past and moving on and being happy. That's what this channel is all about. So if you're tuning in, you're in a great place. All right, you guys. But first, I wanted to make sure that you guys do like, share, and subscribe to my channel, so that way you can get notifications when I go live, when I make videos, and all that kind of good stuff. And I did want to say, you guys, thank you for all of your support. I really appreciate it. Thank you to those of you that got coaching sessions and support sessions from me, that got my video courses and my audio courses. Make sure that you guys check those out on my website. And thank you guys that signed up for my coaching program. I love you guys. I'm really looking forward to helping you guys on your journey, on your transformation. I love you. And you guys, don't forget, check out my t-shirts on my website. That link is going to be below. Live Narc Free design. Check it out. And I do have some more designs coming up for you guys pretty soon, so definitely be on the lookout. Not only do I have the t-shirts, but I have apparel, I have home decor and accessories. So you guys check it out. Also, I am doing a 40% off discount for this whole month of August. Just use the promo code August 20th. August 20th will be the promo code you use when you check out. All right, so enough of that. So let's get into the topic. All right, so you guys, I have a special topic today. I know a lot of us that are listening in could be very empathic. You may be a sensitive person. They say, what's it called? Like highly sensitive person, empathic, very intuitive. Very loving, very caring, very sweet, very considerate of other people's feelings. You don't want to hurt anyone. You don't want to feel like you're a bad person. You want to make everyone happy while being happy. You don't like conflicts. You don't like chaos. You don't like drama, that kind of thing. And you don't like to be around a lot of people sometimes, like you do, but you don't. And if you are around like a lot of people at one time, maybe you need to go back and recharge and get your energy back. And you don't understand when people hurt you, because you know deep down you would never have done anything like that to anyone. So if that's you, then definitely like listen in on this podcast right now. I want to talk about empaths. So, an empath is basically like what I just described, someone that feels the feelings of other people. They feel their thoughts, they feel their emotions. They can pick up on other people's energies, whether they want to do this or not. So for example, like an empath is like someone that will come to you, or they'll like, you'll visit an empath, and then you may not say nothing to the empath, but the empath could just feel that you're sad, or they could feel that you have something on your mind, or some of them, they may know that you're happy, or, like they could know things without you even telling them. They're very intuitive people. They put themselves in other people's shoes, or they can see themselves in other people's situations, so they won't do certain things because they would know the impact of that, result, or, of that consequence or situation. You know what I mean? They can relate, they're understanding, and they're caring, very genuine, good-hearted people. All right. So, I guess, and some people say it's a curse to be an empath or whatever. I don't really agree with that. It's just, you have to use your gifts and your talents accordingly, and you have to learn how to adjust your energies and to block out certain energies. But anyways, a lot of empaths sometimes are they're attracted to narcissists, because it's kind of like the opposites attracts kind of thing, because empaths can sometimes be called, they are shy, some of them, not all of them, but some of them are shy. They like to look for adventures and do different things that they're not used to. So they kind of, they're more attracted to the opposites, which could be a narcissist, or which could be an extrovert, someone that's, more outgoing, someone that's more loud and more daring and, more adventurous versus the empath. Now that, and I know some of you guys know about the whole dynamic between the empath and the narc. So today's video, I wanted to talk about what empaths may do when it comes to being in a relationship with a narcissist. So empaths may. All right. So first off, an empath may rationalize the narc's behavior. This happens because sometimes the empath loves the narcissist. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Like, I love the narc. I love their false self. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. I did. It wasn't who they really was in the beginning. The whole love bombing, future faking, fake persona. He came off as really confident, really strong, really caring, very loving, really good person. And that's just not who he was. But that's how they get us in the beginning, to fall in love with them and to believe, in that fantasy and that illusion of what they're trying to project to us. And sometimes we fall for it, and it's hard for us to forget about it because we've been sold that dream, but they end up crushing our dreams in the end, which a lot of us, we realize that. But the thing is, we rationalize the narc's behavior because, again, we love them, or we don't want to believe the truth, or, we don't want to feel like, oh, I was in love with a lie. Like, I just wasted my time. I was tricked. I was bamboozled. I was lied to. I feel embarrassed. I feel humiliated. A lot of us, we go through that. So some of us, we don't even want to experience that. Like, let's say you're dealing with a narc now and you're seeing the signs. So some of us, we're just like, oh, well, they're gonna change, and oh, it's gonna get better. They're not a narc. Like, maybe I'm the narc, or maybe I'm doing something wrong. So we start to try to rationalize the behavior that's going on, or we'll be like, oh, well, we can go to marriage counseling, or we can work this out. We have children, we have history, we have time, we have effort, and all this amount of energy, money, effort, whatever is spent into it, all this years invested. It's I don't want to let this go. So some empaths may do this, and no judgment. It's just an awareness of if you're an empath, you may experience this. All right. So the next thing is an empath may try to heal the narc's wounds. And this is very common. In my case, I was, I guess, so-called the student in compared to the narc, because in my mind, I thought he was like being a genuine friend. I saw him as a mentor, because he was 2 years older than me, and he was kind of like where I wanted to be at the time. And I seen him as a friend, but deep down, he just seen me as someone that was vulnerable, someone that he could take advantage of, someone that he could control, and he didn't care about me at all. And, that was the sad part. But, others, let's say, even if you are younger than a narc, or you could be older than a narc, just depends. But we try to heal the narc's wounds. So a lot of us, being an empath, we like to help. Sometimes we get stuck in that pattern where we like to fix people. We want to make people better, and so we try to heal the narc's wounds. And, we have to come to that realization. It's like, we can't fix the narcs. This person, we can't fix the narc. Like, the narc has to fix themselves. They have to recognize their behavior. They have to understand that they need to change. They need improvement. But 9 times out of 10, this person is not going to do that because, for one, they don't believe that there's anything wrong with them. If anything, they think that there's something wrong with you. You have the problem. You're the issue. So there's no reasoning with this person. There's no common ground. But a lot of us, we do get stuck, and we try to heal the narcissist wounds. And we have to understand, at the end of the day, that's not our job to do that. We're never responsible for another person's wounds, traumas, their past, or anything that they've gone through. That's not our responsibility. We're responsible for ourselves and no one else. All right. That's how, we get caught up in trying to be responsible for other people, feeling like we have to fix people. That's not our job. Like some of us empaths, yeah, we could be healers, but you only want to heal people, or you want to help people that want to be helped, not going out of your way to do it, because if they're not saying like, hey, I have a problem, then you don't want to overextend yourself, if that makes sense, right? All right. So the next thing is empaths. We may give the narc multiple chances. And trust me, I have been there, done that, made some mistakes, learned and made some mistakes again. And it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Again, there's no judgment. There's no pointing the fingers. It's just all about the awareness and recognizing, where you can make improvements, where you can change, and where you still need to grow and learn. That's what life is all about. It's about living and learning. Life is a school. We learn from our mistakes, or that's the goal, is to learn from our mistakes. Or it's like life is going to keep giving you the same lesson until you learn. You guys know what I mean? But yeah, we definitely give the narc chances to change. Some of us think, maybe they made a mistake, or maybe they didn't mean to do that. Maybe, I wasn't giving them enough time, energy, effort, money, sex, attention, supply. You know what I mean? And we believe that the narc will be better. We believe that the narc is sorry. We believe their sad stories. We believe that they're never going to do it again, and that they're changed, and they're going to get the help that they need. Things are going to get better. But we slowly but surely start to realize like that's not the case. Some of us, we may have to learn the hard way. It's, again, no judgment. It is what it is. Life is a journey. Life is a school. So but you start to realize, the more chances you're giving this person, the more hurt you're going to be in the end, because you're realizing that this person they don't want to change. You know what I mean? They want things to stay the same. Like they want to keep using you and abusing you, and they want you to stay. They don't want you to go anywhere. They don't want you to move on and be happy. You know what I mean? So always remember that. The next thing is, empaths. And I know I mentioned about my video, my audio courses. I do appreciate for those of you that have already gotten it. But the one video course that I have is called Building Better Boundaries. And I really think it's good for those of you, if you haven't gotten already, definitely check it out. A lot of empaths could feel guilty for setting boundaries. And I talk a lot about that in the Building Better Boundaries, about not feeling guilty, and understanding like it's your right to have your own space and privacy, and surround yourself with people that really love you and care about you, and to protect yourself from those that are unhealthy, that are toxic, and that are that don't mean you any well, that would harm you in any way. You have that right to protect yourself, and that right to protect your space and your energy. You know what I mean? But being an empath, being loving, being caring, being understanding, just wanting things to be right. You want peace in your life, being an empath. Like you love peace. You hate conflicts. You hate drama. You don't like to be around a lot of people. Trust me, I know that. You're probably highly sensitive. Little things that other people may just be like, oh, like whatever, they'll move on quickly. It may take you a little bit more time, because you really did love that person, and you cared about them, and you wanted the best for them, and you wasn't expecting to be betrayed. You wasn't expecting to get used, and to get left, and to get dumped, and to be looked over, and to have someone else be chosen over you. You wasn't expecting that, right? But that happened, and now you have to recover from that. You have to heal from that, and it's never easy, but it's something that we all have to go through. But you don't have to go through that alone. You guys know what I mean? You definitely want to seek support. But yeah, you may feel guilty about setting boundaries when it comes to a narc, because you cared about that person, and you don't want to be apart from them, because maybe you had children with this person. Maybe you were married to them. Maybe you guys shared a home. Maybe you was married to this person for like 20 something years, and you don't want to set boundaries from them. Or you guys did a lot with each other. You could have met each other's parents. you could have been through a lot with this person. You guys build a bond, a really good relationship, and for you to separate from them, to set a boundary, that would be hurtful, because it's like you don't want to go a day without talking to the person you love. You guys know what I mean? So yeah. But yeah, impasse, you would definitely have you feel guilty about moving on, or about setting boundaries, or about just living your life without this person. You some of us, we even feel responsible for the narcissist. We feel like, I like the narcissist probably did a lot for you, and you feel like almost stuck to them, or bound to them, or like you owe them something. You know what I mean? So you definitely have to overcome that for sure. And the last thing is impasse. We blame ourselves. I get it, you guys. Trust me. Everything that I'm telling you guys in this video, this podcast, in this video, like I've literally experienced it. So again, this is no judgment whatsoever. I'm not exempt from any of this stuff. I've been there, and trust me, it's hurtful. And I've done this. I've blamed myself. I said I was the problem. Like I was the reason why this person chose someone else over me. Or in regards to my aunt, like I was the reason why, she treated me so bad. Knowing where I had came from previously, and experiencing a tragic situation in my family, when my brother passed, in rest in peace, and going to California, was looking to start a new life, and how she just kind of took advantage of the situation, and kind of just, yeah, it really hurt me. Like she really could care less about me, and that was really hurtful when I had to accept that. But again, I blamed myself. And again, when it came to the male narcissist, I blamed myself for him treating me that way. I said, well, maybe was I the problem? And now I come to realize that it wasn't me. I was just a victim of narcissistic abuse. So we all have to kind of come to that conclusion. And so with all of these, everything that I named, so ways in which we can overcome all of this is, stay rooted in the truth of who you are when it comes to, rationalizing the narc's behavior. All right. And the next thing is recognize that we are not responsible for healing other people. Again, when I mentioned how, we try to heal the narcissist wounds, you're not responsible for healing this person. They're responsible for healing themselves. And if they are considering healing, if they do want to change, which is a rare case, that would have to come from them, not from you enforcing that onto them. You guys get what I'm saying? Not you imposing what you want them to do, or what you think they should do. Don't do that. You have to let them be themselves, and you be you. And the next thing is, when it comes to giving the snark multiple chances, whether you're a guy or a girl, because female narcissists do the same thing. They act the same way as the male narc, but they're just more dramatic. They're more dramatic. They're more catty. They're more jealous. Very competitive women. What's that one saying? It's like the Jezebel spirit. Like they're very evil, very conniving, spiteful, and bitter. And they don't want to see you happy, and they destroy your relationships. It's really sick, to be honest with you. All right. And yeah, so don't give this person multiple chances. When you see the signs, you see the red flags, believe that person. When they show you who you are, trust them. They're not lying. That if they're evil, they're showing you they're evil. They're showing you that they're a liar, a cheater, a stealer. Believe them. You know what I mean? Don't be like, oh, I'm going to give the benefit of the doubt like 5 times. No. You know what I mean? So, and again, setting boundaries, realize that you have the right to set the boundaries, and then stop blaming yourself for the things that aren't your fault. That's the final thing. So, I do hope that this was helpful, you guys. Let me know. All right. And if you guys would like to learn more about this, about, empaths, HSP, or how to overcome narcissistic abuse, or how to move on, or just working on yourself, setting boundaries, please reach out to me. You can email me, or you can visit my website to look at the products and the services that I have available. I love to hear from all of you guys. And also let me know what you guys think of this video, what you learned from it, how it was insightful, and all that kind of stuff. And don't forget, you guys, check out my merchandise shop. Look at any of the designs. You feel like you may like it. And let me know. You can also get 40% off this whole month, you guys. Check it out. Once you click on whatever item you want to get when you're putting in your information, make sure you use promo code August 20. All right. So you can get that 40% off. It usually takes about maybe a week or two to receive your item, and all that good stuff. So yeah, you guys, I love you so much. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Love you so much, and stay narc free. Bye, guys.